United States of Biafra, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Biafrans, please. It's not everybody shouting Biafra, Biafra that really wants our freedom. Either on social media or in the physical. It's not everybody you see or you heard speaking or talking about Biafra that really want Biafra. Some people are spy. Some people have been paid heavily to stand against our freedom. Some people even do their best to be an insider. And I know why I'm saying this thing. And I'm not saying it to please anybody. And I'm not saying it to cajole anybody. But for each and every one of us to search our hearts. For us to search our heart, because all these divisions, all these setbacks, all these hates are caused by same Biafrans. Even though the Nigeria government, they often use religion, tribe, bribe to get some people. But the major setback we are facing currently, they are all coming from Biafrans. Yes. Yeah, when I saw the tweet this morning from our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, take where you're falling. And if you are not in any of those categories she listed there, hit your chest and say, yes, I'm a Biafran. Another thing again, I want Biafrans to understand is that our DPM knows a lot in this movement. But she speaks when she chooses to speak. You know, some of the saboteurs, they always push her. They like pushing her to say something they want to hear. But she chooses to speak whenever she wants. I have my reasons for everything I'm saying here. You understand? I know that this thing I just said here is only the genuine Biafrans that will understand what I'm saying. Now, the big question. How do we identify the fake Biafrans in this Biafra movement, in this current Biafra movement? How do we identify them? Now, let's take a listen to this tweet from our DPM. Please pay attention so that you understand me as I read down these tweets. She said, the structure of USB Briggy de facto has been laid since 2022. Anyone that tells you anything different is not following. Everyone seeking for Biafra must tell Biafrans under who that person is seeking for Biafra. Because Benjamin Madubugo is presumably looking for Biafra. Chinasa Moro is presumably looking for Biafra. IPOB organization that sold Nnamdi Kanu is also looking for Biafra. The IP organization witnesses in Finland court against Simon Ekpa, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those calling USB cabinet members terrorists, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that call USB DPM and innocent Biafrans as terrorists and terrorist financiers, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that oppose the declaration of our new nation in Finland, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that sued the USB cabinets and USB DPM to DC court, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that changed the Briggy registration document in Maryland and add themselves as president of Briggy, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those governors in the southeast that visited Onyendu in DSES dungeon, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that brought regional map that PM kicked against, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that had plan B in Finland during the declaration, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that put AKA APM to fight USB, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that says they are looking for Igbo nation, not Biafra, even as our PM created Biafra 40 states, they are equally looking for Biafra. You guys know the people DPM is talking about, right? Those that says USB could mean anything and not United States of Biafra, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those that says PM did not create USB, they are equally looking for Biafra. Those with established criminal records in America, they are equally looking for Biafra to lead Biafra. Imagine. Those that fell from USB to Brigade to fall back to autopilot, they are equally looking for Biafra, my people. DPM now said, ask them, whose path are they following, as there is only one path to Biafra freedom, restoration, and freedom from November 29th, 2024. Now, Bachakwan to go from let's listen to Ebube Jesus, his own exposition. Just take a listen. Okay.
Ngwade how many calls on receive go? Ma senate or ma governor ma message. Boom go see back it and more buy rasta some states. Every hand I talk I discourage I should this and that and that and that and that. Even in the Biafran government themselves, the Biafran government, Ngozi, do something about your government. It's not all about the money. I respect you, but do something. Your government, inside the government, also have saboteurs. Inside your government, inside our government that we have formed, have saboteurs inside. Most of them have called me. Most of them have tried to collect money from me at the back.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Most of them have spoiled your name, Ngozi, your own name. They have brought your problem to my table. They have tried to make me hate what is it called? The prime minister. What is it called? The one in
Finland. Simon Ekpa.
Huh. Simon Ekpa. They have, in case Simon Ekpa can enjoy, they have tried their best. There was some told me that if he's in fact the reason why we have not gotten Biafra.
Okay.
That was when the message of sending that money to the government came to me. They fought that money to make sure it didn't get to their hand. They fought it. How are we going to be free with all these hatreds among us? Is getting Biafra a business? Is it something that has to do with pocket? Did you think that getting Biafra is an opportunity for you to get rich by duping anybody? You are eating a money that is cost. That is a cost money. Because why is a cost money? Because it's a blood money. If you know how many that has died because of Biafra, Biafra. And Abacharanya, anyway, investigation. Madewane make you bo Biafra wayo, your grandfathers. So when you are trying to corner somebody, dupe somebody, take money from somebody, snatch somebody's money, in the name of Biafra, you are automatically telling your grandfathers that died for Biafra that you didn't value or honor any of their deaths. And their death means nothing to you. That is exactly what you are doing.
Exactly.
Let us honor the people that volunteer themselves. Let's don't insult them. Let's don't fight them. If you do your investigation very well, you find out that most of the DSS that are coming one after the other, just to be able to pull me, most of them are not from federal. Most of them is from our eastern governors. Yes.
Oh, wow. And he's right. I don't know? He's very right.
Yes, no be lie. Yes.
I didn't call anybody's name. Soludo, I didn't even attach your name on this one. But I know that most of the DSS that are coming to pull Ebube Jesus is not from federal. You people manipulated it. These eastern governors, not even the Southerners. That's why I say that the hatred Igbos have on their self in this matter of freedom is too much.
I don't know why.
It's too much. Oh yeah,
no.
What you enjoy today and you don't enjoy it tomorrow.
It's useless now.
Sorry, Afghan na church eba Biafra na emego mba akwa. And when the time, I'm not crying for you, Nigerian and maybe Biafra, no. As in, and when the time, no, as in, I start sharing, as in, Mpowa Obi, Msuudobi, me, my brothers in me, as a kind of, Utwagi say another. Yes, as an Utwagi say manipulate, get ya close to me and collect money.
Imagine.
Singing no game me ya making cause. It is a proof to that. Okawaro Gakoko. The reason why I trusted the government and supported the government the way I did it is not because Nande Mada Abiakutalom Chiem warning. They came to me. But I have to do what I need, what I think is the right thing to be done.
Right, dear friends, you have heard this great exposition from Ebube Jesus. It's still in line with what DPM said. Different people seeking for Biafra, but the paths through which they are seeking for their own Biafra is quite different from the structure that has been laid down since 2022 by our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. So this exposition from Ebube Jesus, I hope it has opened your eyes. Ebube Jesus is the same man of God who promised to donate 500 million for Biafra to come, if you still remember. So when that video went viral, I know how many people that chatted me, that came to my DM asking me for his contact, that they need his contact. I was just laughing. And I told them, I just saw this video and decided to bring it up. I don't know this man. I don't have his contact. Some were pressurizing me. Where they need his contact. They need his contact. So imagine those that were able to find his contact. You could imagine what they must have told him. You know, he didn't want to expose what they told him. He said that if he eventually brings some evidence out, now everywhere. Right, my people, let's talk about religion. Religious tactics that people have ventured into using religion, including Nigeria government. They're actually using that religion. But what pains me the more now is that some of us, some Biafrans, are beginning to use religion to cause division among us. And it's not good. It's not good. Look at how it works. This is just the strategy of Nigeria government. This is how Nigeria operates using religion. This religious tactics is a very sensitive one that Nigeria uses these tactics to destabilize our freedom. But most of our people are not paying attention to it. Nigerian politicians, having observed the effectiveness of these religious tactics, they have utilized it to preoccupy us while they pursue their agenda. Despite their effort, they have been unable to pinpoint our stronghold. They are attempting to replicate this strategy to destabilize our group right now as I talk to you. Only those who grasp the context can disregard their futile attempts and remain focused on our objectives. Remember, Captain Ibrahim Traore serves as a prime example here now. He resisted the initial temptation presented to him by Saudi Arabia to build more mosques as an act of supporting his office to his country, but he rejected it, recognizing that it was not in line with his goal for the coup. Moreover, he successfully united both Christians and Muslims. You know, Burkina Faso is a Muslim country, kind of, but they don't practice this kind of religion, this Nigeria type of, some of them in Nigeria practice, that they don't want to see Christians, and some Christians don't even want to see Muslims. Now, highlighting that despite their differences, they worship the same God. This unity is distinct from the pursuit of freedom or liberation, and it's precisely this approach that has contributed to his current position. That is Ibrahim Traore. The concept of citizenship and the right that comes with it. I dare to say that many of you who are vocal about various issues would likely take drastic measure demanding your right from the government. As citizens, you have a stake in the country's mineral resources. I hope you are aware. If you are homeless, it is the government's responsibility to provide for you. Education should be free. Unfortunately, many benefits inherent to citizenship have been denied to us by our government. Let's stay focused and ignore the distraction, because we have a lot of issues, pressing issues at this time. So for those of you who are so fanatic about religion, you despise the other religion, either you are a Christian, you are a traditionalist, or you are a Jewish, you despise this religion, you don't want this religion to exist, you want everybody to convert to your own religion. We don't need that right now. What we need is our freedom, our liberation. I have cited Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore is a Muslim. And in his country, Burkina Faso, they have Christians, they have Muslim. Yet they are united, forging ahead, and they have liberated themselves. Then for some of you who may be saying that religion is part of the liberation, wait, let's focus now. Let's not use these tactics that Nigeria government have been using against us. Let's not bring it into our midst, into United States of Biafra. We don't need it right now. Let's stay focused. Maintain your religion. Allow others. In as much as in our constitution, there are 3 major religions constituted in our constitution. So, diverting from there and seeking others to join your own religion or trying to mar others' religion is not acceptable. Please. Biafrans, regardless of what you believe in, let's learn to tolerate each other. Live and let others live. Now, let's quickly listen to this man speaking in this video. Please listen very attentively to him, what he said about the breakage of Nigeria and the coming of Biafra. And kindly share this video for others to get it.
Did the Igbos miscalculate at some point in the history of Nigeria?
No. Well, as far as the war was concerned, it wasn't miscalculation. Although the war was not necessary, they shouldn't have gone to war. But they were provoked. Igbos had no choice but to go to the war. They had no choice other than to fight to defend it, to defend humanity. I supported Ojukwu 1,000%. They were pushed to the wall. They had to fight. They had to create their own country by fire, by force.
Do you think there should be Biafra?
Of course. Of course. Of course. Why did I go and visit my Zegu's mother? Why did I go to the east for my honeymoon? Why did I go to Lagos or go to somewhere else to do my honeymoon after marriage?
You went to the house of Chinua Achebe?
I went to Chinua Achebe in Nsukka University. I spent a night there. I went to Mazi, the author, what's his name now? He was president of youth movement. He lived somewhere close to Enugu. You know, I went to see him. I spent a night there.
Will Biafra come?
It will come. I mean, Nigeria is going to break up. Nobody can do anything about it. Nobody.
Why are you so certain about it?
Because I know it will happen. No country operated the way Nigeria has been operated can survive. It's not possible. All the rogues who are running the country down, who are doing all sorts of things they are doing now, will pass away. They will not be there forever.